Gautama Buddha was a prince who lived in luxury and comfort, surrounded by pleasures and riches. He had everything he wanted, but he was not happy. He felt a deep sense of dissatisfaction and emptiness in his life. He wondered why people suffered, and what was the meaning of existence. One day he decided to leave his palace and see the world outside. He saw 4 sights that changed his life: an old man, a sick man, a dead man, and a holy man. He realized that old age, sickness, and death were inevitable for everyone, and that the only way to escape from this cycle of suffering was to follow the path of the holy man who seemed peaceful and serene. He renounced his worldly life and became a wandering ascetic, seeking the truth and the way to end suffering. He decided to follow a middle way, a path of moderation that avoids both indulgence and deprivation. He sat under a Bodhi tree and meditated, determined to attain enlightenment. He faced many temptations and distractions, but he overcame them all with his wisdom and compassion. He finally achieved the state of nirvana, the ultimate liberation from suffering. He became the Buddha, the awakened one. He spent the rest of his life teaching others what he had discovered, the Dharma, the law of reality. He summarized his teachings in the 4 noble truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the origin of suffering, the truth of the cessation of suffering, and the truth of the path to the cessation of suffering. He also explained the 8-fold Noble Path, the practical guide to follow in order to achieve nirvana. The 8 aspects of the path are right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. One of the most important teachings of the Buddha was the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect. He taught that every action, whether physical, verbal, or mental, has a consequence, either good or bad, depending on the intention behind it. He also taught that every being is subject to reincarnation, the continuous cycle of birth and death, according to their karma. He said that the only way to break free from this cycle is to purify one's mind and attain nirvana. The Buddha taught that the people who deserve our soft behavior are those who are virtuous, wise, and benevolent, and those who are suffering, ignorant, and deluded. He said that we should respect and honor the former and help and guide the latter. The Buddha taught that being soft to everyone is a sign of compassion, one of the most important virtues to develop. He said that compassion is the wish to relieve the suffering of others, and that it is the basis of all morality. However, the Buddha also taught that being soft to everyone does not mean being naive or foolish. He said that one should also use wisdom and discernment, and not be deceived or exploited by others. Buddha's teachings emphasize discernment in extending gentleness. He cautioned against being indiscriminately soft to those driven by malice or harmful intentions. The essence of his guidance lies in recognizing that not everyone deserves the same degree of gentleness. Buddha highlighted the importance of understanding the nature of individuals. Those who are steeped in ignorance, hatred, or harmful actions may not be receptive to gentle treatment. He urged followers to be cautious and discerning, suggesting that genuine softness should be reserved for those who reciprocate goodwill and walk the path of virtue. In summary, Buddha's teachings emphasize the need for discernment, advising against being overly gentle to individuals whose actions and intentions are rooted in negativity or harm. The key lay in balancing compassion with wisdom, offering gentleness where it can foster positive growth and understanding, while exercising caution where it may be futile or detrimental.